know what your team is. The ass. Nah, you haven't won. You forgot? I already beat you already, man. Oh, thank you. I almost forgot to turn my playbook.
I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it. Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it. So much ice on me, I wish I had two necks. I got homies that can sleep without two. Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Dustin Hopkins has it on the tee, and here we go from our nation's capital. Taken in the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Let's go, fellas.
Now the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Yeah, I know you asked for that $15, but I know you asked for that $15, but
and a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No doubt at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. From the gun, Bridgewater. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
oh,
Well, any lane that
I
might have
get
been open there
man.
was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right.
I mean, that's what we're looking for.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as
How you
they're
feeling,
able to
eh?
get the third down conversion. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
I haven't heard from A in a couple of days since I got that dub, man. You alright?
Oh, no doubt about it. They're flinging it around pretty successfully. And look at the start.
You alright?
He's hit a few early.
You alright, man?
The big shot right there.
3 yards on
Hey, I'm just talking about the last game we played.
But they didn't get a
I'm just talking about the last game, man.
continue to try and run and try and keep the defense
also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah. Hey, I'm.
Nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Quick burst there, and he nicely bit off.
You know, you couldn't go by the last game you played. You know what I mean? Hey, you gotta go by the last game you played, man. You know what I mean?
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Dancing to his left. He's going to be caught at about the 5. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage.
I'm running all day, man.
There'll be a loss of 1. And it's going to bring up the 4th down.
How about that for a field goal, Killer?
And his kick is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
After the made field goal, here's Sly to kick this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. On 1st and 10, Smith.
Shit.
And seeing no options, he just
defense
tosses
play
this
with
one
that
away
cover for
incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Smith. They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
Hey.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That's a gain of
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Smith. And he finds McCoy.
Oh, I didn't know that fumble.
Picked up by the Panthers. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase
Panther.
in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake in the ball and knock it free.
Bridgewater now after the fumble recovery.
All right. Ooh.
Washington pressure gets to him. He will
Chase Young, let's go.
Chase Young. He's the one that got home.
Now you know I'm right with that Buccaneers, baby. They got me that dub.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
No, I ain't playing with the Packers no more. I ain't playing with the Packers no more.
They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
All right, y'all, get off the show.
In the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
The Panthers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Throwing, Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down.
Man.
In this case, it didn't happen.
So a favorable bounce that time, to say the least, and he's able to convert the field goal there from a long distance.
Fake ass fumble.
Didn't need to hike the net up for this one. That thing was a dying quail, but he finds a way to boink it off the crossbar and make it drop through.
There we go.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They are still in search of their first points in the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a first down. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Smith. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
He'll air this one out deep for Sims. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights.
He himself for that fumble.
A game there of 30 big ones for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they need.
Tight window.
They go and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Again, Smith. Flush to his right.
Oh, I could throw that.
He just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Out of the gun, Smith.
Ah, damn. What the hell was that?
One that's intercepted.
Tackle.
Picked off by Trey Boston. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Yes, sir.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or 2 to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
Being chased out left. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
2nd and 6 at their 49-yard line.
6 yards left on 2nd down. Bridgewater buying time to his left.
There we go.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. These guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see.
Oh, man. We got so unlucky on that first half. Fumble, badass. Oh, man. Let's go.
The scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Yeah, good job, fellas. Good job.
Taylor.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And maybe time for this offense to really hit the reset button. They were shut out in the first half, but still, they're right in this game.
They certainly are. What I like about it is that you actually continue to play. You know, you just find a way to make a few plays yourself, and you noted it. Right there on the border in this game, they're not that far off. Just got to find a play or two, and they could be very happy at that point.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson, and he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Smith operating from the gun. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. To throw again. Smith. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Smith.
Yeah.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Oh, I thought you were about to touch it. Go in.
Special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Man.
That's exactly right. So yes,
I was ahead of
is
it.
apropos in this case.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 1-yard line.
How many chains today?
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Out of his end zone, Bridgewater.
There we go. I knew he was going to give you a fake 6.
He was trying to get it to Davis.
I think he was going to give you a fake 6. Thank you, man. You playing just like Rod today.
Defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as
Woo,
well.
that's what I need, because the offense wasn't going to score shit.
Play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get into the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
You playing better than the last time I played. You made some adjustments. I give you that much.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw.
Oh,
Taken in
man.
by Anderson. And they
Oh,
work this
fuck
well
it.
upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Boy, how good has this defense
Ooh,
been? Seemingly
trying
all
to
game
get
long.
there.
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Looking to throw again on 2nd.
Ah, I still got to get over the middle. I got to fix that.
Middle complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 35. A first down there on a pickup of 25. They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Bridgewater. Flushed out right. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man. And
they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Watch that run.
Bridgewater now. Forced out to his left.
Oh, this nigga still throw it. I tried to bait him.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Your catch made at the 25-yard line. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
41-yard line.
From the gun, Smith. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, don't fumble, don't fumble. Dang, I tried to juke that nigga.
And he goes down. Derek Brown busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
You know what I mean?
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Smith.
Break it, break it, break it.
This one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Smith. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 39. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And this one caught along the sideline.
I just made Kevin tap his feet.
Out of bounds.
I can't have weak ass running back there.
Chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So line of scrimmage still to 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Smith. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let it go deep. Right sideline. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Play action. It's Smith.
Oh, I knew I should have never went for that screenplay. Yeah, that fucked up the game. I fucked it up.
Stephen Weatherly
Oh, the full game.
down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Should have that one for that play. Fuck.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Smith.
Come on, what kind of overthrow was that?
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by
Man.
Justin Burris. And he'll bring it all the way back.
All right, come on, D. I need
Too shy of midfield.
a 3-and-out.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning
Look
plays
at you
are the
hit on
offense
my
trying to get it
downfall
done.
like
In this
that.
case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
What's that? Play action.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And I think this defense...
If I get this ball down, I'm going to win this game for sure.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3
You might throw a pick.
timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
I know it's true.
Throwing here, Bridgewater.
Ah! Why do I always give that play up?
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one good for 26 and a first
God
down.
damn.
Picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run the play really fast. Let the clock
Had that
wind
shit,
down.
man.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. So that'll back him up 5.
Yes, sir.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. McCaffrey following the penalty. He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
What is it?
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. 3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout
as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. McCaffrey. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
All right, I need a block out of y'all. I need a block.
Looking at a 4th down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
A bit of extra pressure now for this one.
Coming for this block.
From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will push the lead up to 12.
For a touchdown.
So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3
Let's
points.
go. Let's go.
Everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant
that's what I wanted. Script pick, too. Give me a chance for Hail Mary. There we go.
a lane opens here.
I'm on this nigga. Hey, you know anything's possible with these Hail Mary. Where my 6'5" Sims at? Let's go 6'5" Sim. All right, come on, Smith. Get this shit up in the air.
Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after
this nigga don't got no arm.
where the game was really
Oh, come on. Look at G. This nigga throwing up.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really.
I guess I'm the first best.
Even though they didn't finish it off, exactly right. They took us down to the last.
Oh man, that nigga was over too on that last play.
Could it happen? Possibly. Even though
That's what he's gonna hear.
I don't know no better, I'm on this every day.